governor is vacating the governor's mansion for 6 months? What's going on here? Read on.
Starting at the end of May, so repairs can be made.
That's always the excuse. We got plumbing issues. We got repairs to be made. All right, read on.
The State Capitol Preservation Commission received an update on the need for repairs Thursday. The governor moving out of the mansion for 6 months is a big deal, said Trey
Exactly.
Thompson.
It is a big deal. All right, that's it on that. To water. Appreciate it. All right, understand? That is a big deal. We just read the current events, just a small fragment of it, to let you see what's going on behind the scenes, to make you aware, to make you mindful of what's going on. Now, give me Amos 3 and 6.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
The trumpet is being blown in the city right now, right? The word of the Lord, we are blowing the trumpet to you, right? And y'all should be afraid of what the brother just read, right? It's going to manifest to you, and it ain't going to be a pretty thing. That is a scary thing what's coming down the pipeline, all right? Y'all should be afraid of that. Read on.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it?
Shall there be evil in the city, and it's not the Most High who have done it? You understand? So guess what? All what the brother just read, guess who's doing it? The Most High is behind it, orchestrating it. Why? Because the people are wicked. Understand? The Most High is bringing this on the earth for what? For judgment, man. And I'm going to tell you what. See, America, you Americans, right? You have done all the wickedness throughout the earth. And you Edomites, right? You have done all your wickedness throughout the earth, right? And everybody have suffered, right? Everybody have suffered while y'all live good for what you have done. And guess what? Your chickens are coming home to roost, right? You're going to reap what you sow. As you have done, it shall be done unto you. And the Most High is going to make your own people turn on themselves. Be it from the military or the police department and the citizens, all are going to clash. You understand? You're going to have race war here. All right? When your economy is going to collapse. All right? You're going to find out what's truly going on. And at the end of it, the ones who survive all that's going on, you're going to have a choice to make of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Whether you want to eat or whether you want to starve. You're going to have a decision to make, right? In taking that chip. Read that again up. Amos 3:16.
3 and 6.
Yeah, 3 and 6. Salakia. Amos 3 and 6.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Come on, read on.
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it?
Right, shall there be martial law in your city, and it's not the Most High who have done it? Shall there be race wars in your city, and it's not the Most High who have done it? Shall there be plagues and pestilence in the city, and it's not the Most High who have done it? You understand? The Most High do all these things. Understand on what? And it's payback, man. Because y'all have been proud. Y'all have been proud. And now it's payback. Give me Proverbs 22 and 3. Alright, as I said, it's payback. Alright? Payback. Understand? No wickedness is going to go unpunished with the Most High. Proverbs 22 and 3.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Right, a prudent man foresee the evil and hide himself. Understand? If you see a storm coming, what you gonna do? Right? If you watch the weather forecast and it tells that a hurricane is coming, what are you gonna do? Huh? This is saying the same thing. Right? We see the evil coming. We see what's coming down the pipeline. All right, read on.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
The simple pass on and are going to get punished. You're going to get caught up in it. Y'all are going to get caught up in it. Why? Y'all ain't prepared. Y'all are not preparing yourself for what's coming down the pipeline. You're not preparing yourself for the judgment the Most High is bringing. You're not preparing yourself for the evil. That is all creeping into the world, man. And it's happening right before your very face, right before your eyes. But because it's coming in incrementally, y'all don't see it. Y'all are like the frog in the water theory, right? You put a frog in the water, if you turn the water up slowly, he will stay in that pot until it's at a full boil. But if you turn it up fast, he would jump out. And that's what's happened. Y'all are the frogs in the water. It's being turned up slowly, so y'all aren't even feeling the change in the heat, in the temperature of the water, so you're relaxing in it. Right? And it's going to be boiling real soon, and y'all are going to be floating on top. Read on. All right, so put them in. Give me on Isaiah 47. All right? Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47 and 10. Right? Because why is the Most High doing this? Right? Why is the Most High doing this? Why is the Most High bringing this evil upon the earth? Right? Why is the Most High bringing this evil upon the earth? Why is he doing it? Isaiah 45 and 10.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 10.
Salakia 47 and 10. Read on.
For thou hast trusted in that wickedness. Thou hast said, now see me.
Right? For you have trusted in your wickedness, and you think nobody is seeing you. Right? You think you're going to keep doing all your wicked stuff and get away with it. The Most High sees you. Right? The one you ignorantly call God and Christ, Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, who you claim you go to church and worship. He sees you. Alright? Read on.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Right? You think you're smart, right? By your wisdom and your knowledge, that has perverted you. Right? To pervert your judgment. Read on.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Right? And that's the so-called white man. Right? He said he is, and there's none beside you. Hold that. Give me 2 Thessalonians 2. Right? 2 Thessalonians 2. We're going to come back to all that. Exactly, because the Most High thinking, Salakia, for the so-called white man thinking, he's running the show, and there's nobody else beside him, no one else above him. Right? He think he's doing everything of his own will, his own power. Right? Read on what you got. 2 Thessalonians 2. 2 and 4. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposes exalted himself above all that is called God.
So who has exalted himself above all that is called God? Right? Whose image you see when you go into the church? The so-called white man, his image. When you look at the angels, it's his image. So he's the one exalted himself above all that is called God. Read on.
Or that is worship. So that he's a God, seated in the temple of God, showing himself that he's God.
Exactly. Who's doing that? Again, the so-called white man, the Edomites. Because they're the ones doing it. All the image of the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, who is it? It is a so-called white image, the so-called white man's image. He's the one exalting himself above all that is called God, sitting in the temple of God. All right, read on.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
Exactly. Understand? Matter of fact, let me get go back to Isaiah 47 again. Verse 11.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 11.
Yep.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee.
That's why the Most High said evil is going to come upon you. Right? Evil is coming upon the Edomites. Evil is coming upon America. Matter of fact, evil is coming upon the whole world. All right, read on.
Thou shalt not know from whence it rises.
Right, you ain't going to know from where it comes from. Why? Because y'all are not prudent, as we read in Proverbs, the 22nd chapter. A prudent man foresees the evil, but the simple passed on and are punished. Understand? What that is telling you, y'all ain't going to know where it's coming from. Why? Y'all are not prudent. Y'all are not prudent, and y'all are going to get punished. Read on.
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Right? Mischief is going to fall upon you, and you can't put it off. right? You won't be able to stop this what the Most High is bringing up on the earth. Read on.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
You ain't going to know where the hell it's coming from. It's going to hit you at all angles. As I said, America is being beaten, right? On a moral level, it has fallen. On a financial level, it is fallen. On a military level, right? It is fallen. The only thing they got is their nukes. Understand? Is the nukes, man. And what's going to happen? That won't be enough to save them. Read on.
Stand now without enchantment, and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Right, stand now with your charmers. Right, stand now with your enchantment, your charmers. Right, read on.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, and so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so, be thou mayest prevail.
Right, so if your sorceries you're going to profit by it, it will be. Right, if you think you're going to profit by it, we will see. All right, read on. Let's see if those sorceries are going to profit you when the Most High bring the judgment. Let's see all the iniquities you're doing, right? Or whatever you got, all the charmers, your soothsayers and all that. Let's see if they're going to stop what the Most High is bringing upon you. Read on.
Isaiah chapter 47 verse 13. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel.
Read on.
Let now the astrologers and star chasers, the monthly prognosticators stand up.
Right, let your astrologers or the one who read the horoscopes, right, your stargazers, which are your seers,